No one actually cares if you waste this year, even if you're wasting it already. I mean, say if you've already failed your New Year's resolutions or whatever goals you set out for this year. But what you should know is that if you don't take action, nothing will actually change. Your goals won't just materialize right in front of you. You might be thinking that this video is going to be about some like stupid hustle culture of, I don't know, working day and night where you want to escape the rat race, yet you just land yourself on another wheel chasing your own tail. Going to be more about waking up and realizing you can actually get in the driving seat of your own life and take control again. Before we get to the meat and potatoes of the video, the gameplay I've got on the background is a game of domination on Wasteland. I ended up going about 28 to 22. Yeah, not great, I know, but the back 50 cal on the other team with thermal sight was just absolutely rinsing us. This topic just came to mind after a conversation I had with my best mate a few days ago. Hopefully what I talk about can actually help you if you can relate to this sort of topic that I'm going to be talking about today. Even if it's just to help you take one step towards the goal, I'll actually be buzzing if it does help someone do that, because I completely understand that just getting started on something is the most difficult thing to do. Just understanding that helps a lot. We've definitely all been susceptible to doing this in life. Just sort of putting things off, not taking any action, just expecting someone to come and do it for you, you know, whatever that goal may be, whatever that issue you may be having that you want to resolve. Like recently for me, I got back into doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu after almost, well, over a year off, you know. And to me, like finally getting back into it was pretty crazy because I'd put this off for so long. The reason I wasn't doing it for so long is because I had a foot injury. I broke my toe, and then it sort of healed, and I never really got back into it. I eased myself back into the gym because I just had to do something. But in terms of jujitsu, I didn't get myself back into it at all because I was scared that I'd just make my foot worse and it just wouldn't get any better. But then I decided to. Well, it was because a couple mates and my best mate as well had I've been going to it quite consistently. They kept talking about it for ages, just saying, "Oh, come back to jujitsu, come back to jujitsu." And I'm like, no, no, no. I'm just going to be sticking to the gym because my main goal at the minute is just getting bigger and stronger. Adding something else on top of that in my weekly schedule is just definitely going to cook me. But what I think it was is just why I think people stay stuck is because it's the comfort and the fear, you know? You're comfortable and then you're fearful of the unknown, you know? It's so much easier to stay in that bad situation than it is to go and face the unknown, to go out of your comfort zone, whatever that may be. For example, well, using me as an example, I was comfortable just going to the gym because I was still doing something, but then getting back onto the mats, I'd forgotten how that felt. So then I didn't want to face that again. I guess I was leaning on my ankle injury. Well, not my ankle, my foot injury as a sort of crutch to not go back to it. And for like first 6 months of last year, I was really milking it, and then no one brought it up in the second half of the year, so it was perfect. Routine as well. I think routine really kills people's desire to do change. Just doing the same thing day in, day out, week in, week out, every month. It just leaves no room for any sort of growth. You also don't want to wait for permission either. There I was, just sat there thinking I'd just eventually get back into jiu-jitsu, but no, I had to take action. Don't wait for someone to tell you it's okay to do the thing that you want to try out or want to get back into, you know? Like, have that be your own conversation with yourself, you know? Use me as an example. I had to get myself back on the mats. No one else could do that for me. Of course, you could say someone could come kidnap me and just chop me on the mats. But it's what I did myself, you know? What I'd recommend to get yourself out of this sort of thing is just journal or write down whatever it may be that you're faced with right now, whatever excuses you're making, and challenge it. And by writing these things down, it helps to visualize it a lot and get it out of your head into a way where you can actually see what the issue is right in front of you and you're able to challenge it, you're able to dissect it. That way, it could just be a good starting point to see what it is you're actually dealing with because life's so fast paced at the minute. Like, you've got TikTok on your phone, you've probably got Instagram, you've got YouTube Shorts, you've got Instagram Reels, you've got your work. Like, each downtime period you get, you're reaching for that phone. You're not giving yourself time to think and just sit there, like, look at a blank wall or look out the window and just think. This way, you're doing a focused task. You've got a book, you've got a piece of paper, you've got a journal there and a pen, and just write down whatever it may be on your mind. That way, once you've put it pen on paper, you're just getting what's in your brain out onto the paper and helping to just lay it out and see it for how it is. It helps so much, even in small things, but especially in like big, big things like this. Another thing I'd use is, say you want to get back into the gym, for an example, note how many sessions you want to do and tell your friend or tell your parent, and then get them to keep you accountable. Save next week, coming up on Monday or whatever. That week, you want to hit 2 training sessions, one on Monday, one on Friday, just to get back into it, just to get back into it or just to start. Tell your friend, right, I'm going to go into the gym on Monday before work at 7 a.m. That way, when your friend or whoever it may be texts you, did you go to the gym today? And you say no, that feeling of that sort of accountability feeling, it just gives you that really terrible, like, fucked up, like I failed the task. And you will hate that feeling. So to fight against it, doing this will help you be like, I don't want to feel that. So yeah, I'm just going to go and just having that accountability of someone asking you that or knowing that that question is going to come up and you saying no will get you in there. It will just get you in there. Even if it's just on top of that, even if it's just 15 minutes in the gym, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Familiarize yourself again with it. Just go on a few machines, go on the chest press, go on the leg extension, just do whatever, go on the bike for a bit, just get used to that environment again. That's all it has to be. It doesn't have to be anything too crazy. You're not going to go in there and go for your personal best on your deadlift or a max squat, like nothing crazy like that. Another thing I've also used in the past for me, and this is positive affirmations, or just what I mean by that is just slightly changing the way you talk to yourself. Um, it can be a simple change of I'm going to go to the gym or I'm going to try. Just having that difference. Like, I'm going to try go to the gym on Monday before work, or no, I'm going to the gym before work on Monday. You see the difference and how just having that inner dialogue with yourself actually changes. Also, writing that down as well. Like, writing down your plan for the week. Just going like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym on Monday. Then I've got a coffee with a friend on the Tuesday afternoon. Like all that stuff just helps. That about wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed it. This was sort of a interesting video to make. I actually really enjoyed making that one. Feel like I went on a bit of a roll. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any sort of similar experiences and what you've done to help yourself in the comments. I guess it'll be good to share amongst yourselves. And I just want to end on that with you're not stuck in the situation that you're in unless you yourself decide to be.